Hey everyone, I'm Alexis EgoQueen. Love me, I know you do. Now, this isn't going to be like a normal Dark Heresy episode. We're going to explain up into a certain point what the plot has been, what the characters are experiencing, and how the group dynamic is working. As always, I'm joined by Vig and friends.
Hello.
If anybody else wanted to say hi, that'd be your cue.
Yo, we're the friends.
Hello.
Anyway,
Excellent.
I thought we'd do this episode to get to know the characters a bit more. So going over the list of characters, once I'm done saying my character, we're going to move on to the next character. Rin Roseless. She has a mysterious past, shrouded in the upper hives. She comes from a very, very wealthy family. And as it's starting to become more and more aware to the party that she might actually be a coward. Yeah.
Princess little bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Bluntly
next
put,
character.
but... So, just Discord order, I think? Atomic?
Whoever wants to go next. I didn't really plan this.
Oh, so we're just giving like what our characters, like how they feel so far. Like, what do we think of the stuff?
What do we think of the story? Like, what's going on so far?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really got, because we really haven't gotten like the meat of anything crazy, so we don't get to do any sweet, whatever Harlock stuff. But
Your time will
and
come.
it's going pretty well. Like, my time will come. I mean, other than me, just like shitty rolls, because RNGesus is a motherfucker. But like Harlock's he's kind of distant from people, but that's just how he is, just due to his nature. But he's, quickly realized that obviously, who can and cannot get shit done. So he knows who to rely upon in the future events to come. But yeah, it's going fairly well. Everybody's still have to we're still working out their character quirks and everything else, but that comes with time. So
That it does. Next character?
Asano.
I don't know where to go with this one. Daedalus is a veteran of conflict. Dude's encountered, lost his entire unit. And he kind of looks at some of the antics that, Tobian and Ren are into, and kind of he's not entirely sure about them so far, but they've really done nothing too fucked up that he's seen.
Nice. And we are joined by a new character joining into the fray to replace an older character who unfortunately had to step out due to circumstances. So we have Imperial Knight with us.
Hello. Just tell us how you thought the previous session went without spoiling anything.
Previous session went really good. I was obviously a bit nervous, being I haven't done this before, but I think I did all right. I'm hoping I did Squishy some justice, considering he was a pretty popular person.
Right.
Other than that, I'm really hoping that I can build bridges or burn them, depending on the circumstances, with the rest of the characters, depending on how the story goes.
Now, for everybody who doesn't know, Knight's character is a tech priest.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
He's a rust bucket.
Whose nickname is Rust Bucket?
Leave that as a hint for things to come. Watch the episode to find out.
Yeah.
You should have liked and subscribed. You should have liked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, his name is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. His name is Baltavarius Tarvok, or Baltarvok, if you don't want to say Baltavarius. He's a tech priest who was. All I'm going to say is he was on a research station at some point. He's 50 years old, so he's one of the older members of the conglomerate, as it were. I won't say anything else because you'll have to just watch the episode.
Member.
Yeah, Ren's character has a question mark where her age is.
Yep.
Science.
Okay, then possibly the oldest.
You think you're the oldest
Yeah.
character.
Now,
Yeah, possibly.
now, the most important part, Demon Bait. How are you feeling so far?
Overall, like, I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's like, this has just kind of become the highlight of my week. You know, I don't get to get between fun roleplay groups.
Your
I hate your
failures are the
fucking dice
highlight of
rolls,
my
but
week too.
yeah, they're my highlight too. It's amusing. I like how we're not just being so like serious. You know, we're just adding in bits of comedy, just kind of break it up.
Yep.
Yeah, the
We're not
funny
making as
bits.
many TPS references as I thought we would, but
Well, they come here and there. Mostly just.
No, there's mostly Magnus because the fucking biker club that exists, 5 feet from Alexis' fucking
No, I
microphone.
fucking hate that. I am sorry about that.
as far as my character goes, I mean, he's Modarian Ironborn, so he's pretty much lost everything. It's like he was in the 12th Black Crusade. We said that in the previous episode, but I don't think
No one actually picked.
no
up
one
on
ever
that.
caught up on that. So
No, but we'll let that slide.
So my character is technically 524 years old
Jesus.
for being lost in the warp for about 500 fucking years.
I was hoping you wouldn't, just blurt that out and make that a plot point, but cat's out of the bag. What are you gonna do?
Well, it does.
I mean, I
everything
said in the
that's said here
previous
is known by our
episode, so-
characters.
True.
So-
anyone
so the view-
anyone who
so-
actually figured it out.
Yeah.
So
Our intelligent viewers probably picked it up,
probably.
I hope. Don't make me
Put
look
things
like an
into
idiot.
perspective.
So as it stands right now, as the party progresses through this this hive world, Rin is being culture shocked by how people go about living their lives, which she has been told her entire life is heresy these people deal with on a day-to-day basis. She's realizing quickly that people aren't... Just because somebody commits a crime doesn't mean that they're a bad person. She's also realizing that she has one fatal flaw. Regardless of how much she is schooled, she is not experienced in any of this. She was chosen by the Inquisitor as the quote-unquote leader of this little band because of her, well...
Initiative.
and how well she excelled. And being one of the only people to ever volunteer to an Inquisitor.
A few of them. Not many actually walk up to Inquisitor and say, "Hi, I want a job. It's everything that pays shit and the most amount of danger, so where do I sign up?"
Yeah,
Not your exact words, but something close to it.
pretty much. So her experiences with the cast so far is her first impression in the very first episode was that they were all a bunch of idiots. She viewed herself extremely above them. But that comes from her being, a hive world or a upper hiver and being, pampered her entire life. She's realizing quickly that she can't really do shit on her own either. She requires these people to be by her side, quickly developing a friendship of sorts with the cast of characters.
And real quick, I kind of like how everyone just naturally just began to regard a character not as Rand, but just as princess.
Well, it
Yeah.
It
fits.
just picks up. It was just
Like, allow me to say something. Like, Daedalus kind of sees how hesitant Ren is to kind of kill people, and he kind of respects that in a really weird way. The ability she still has to where she just can't kill someone.
Her humanity is still intact. That's
Yes.
something that gets drilled out of guardsmen.
Yeah,
What the fuck is humanity?
Which kind of conflicts with my character.
Also gets beaten out of prison inmates, so don't get that confused.
Well, or how said prison inmates got to prison in the first place.
Also that.
I'll leave that for another thing.
Yeah.
And I'm a robot.
In that kind
And I'm a robot.
Beep.
No, you're a fucking rust bucket.
Beep boop, fuck this toaster.
Cyber arms.
Now,
Ren's hesitation kind of conflicts with my character. Him being a grizzled war veteran, just he was the one that had to beat the humanity out of people to save their asses.
Yeah,
So seeing her hesitate kind of hit the nerves, I guess.
But we're really building towards this ultimate story. Like, we're pushing forward to finding these artifacts, these what is actually corrupting the people around here. And we have this internal character development that I really like. And I feel as though like that's what we really bounce off of is how our characters interact and everything. And even like as little as Knight has played, his character is witnessing this firsthand. Like, he is right there with us now, and he sees the group dynamic but doesn't quite understand it because he doesn't.
Also, I will say that he, even though he is brand new, he did slot himself in quite nicely and found his niche, sort of.
Yep.
As in,
Yeah, I like what he adds to the party.
He's going to be sticking around, without a doubt.
He's going to turn his notes into an Amazon bestseller.
No. He's going to turn him into some sweet erotica.
oh, sweet mother.
He's gonna.
Look, what do you think he's? All I'm saying is he does. This isn't really a spoiler. He writes down a lot of stuff. Is all I'm saying.
To buy an X Stylados, a guardsman romance.
If it's not gay, if it's in a foxhole.
It's not gay if it's in a foxhole. God damn it.
27. Daedalus Brecht, 990.m41.
And we have Vigi, who is probably the best at setting moods for the... His descriptions of the atmosphere around us, it really sets the mood for our characters.
And,
Better than
and
a certain
voice. I
DM
want
that will not be named.
Go the fuck to sleep to me every night.
I'm sorry, one thing. Tech Priest, it's only gay if the bearings touch.
How much of a tech priest's body has to be removed before it's not considered gay anymore?
95% of it.
Okay.
You have to ask Remedies on that one.
Oh,
I mean,
well, technically, he's the Lord Inquisitor. He is not a tech priest.
Well, I know, but he should know.
Yeah, he would know.
Hey, Knight. Did Ball have his genitals removed and replaced with a toaster?
This is for science.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we're also starting to realize what things we need to actually upgrade between episodes, and we have been upgrading. Right now I am currently saving points before I do any upgrades because me and...
If you do not have a basic thing in awareness, you'll get a basic thing in awareness. It is the most rolled skill in this entire game.
Yeah, it is.
Also, you... Squishy was the guy who could automatically fate point awareness tests, so about that, you kind of need to fill in that gap.
Yep.
It's just like with any D20 game, perception, whatever. It's just awareness it's never a bad skill to have, regardless of your ranged character, melee, psych, or whatever. It's always good to have.
If you can't see it, you can't kill it.
Exactly. Or notice it or write it down or
But in
whatever.
my
That goes
situation,
for-
I kind of need willpower more than anything because of just shit luck.
But you still want to get just the basic one at least, so you don't take a -20 penalty. Because any skill
Also-
you're not trained in, you take a penalty too.
Also, Toby, please, for the love of the Emperor, get Synesians. You
I have
can't
a
keep
whole bunch
making
of
these.
shit I need to
You,
get.
you can't keep making these tests. Look, I think you have enough for both, so you can get Synesies and that thing we talked about.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of egging on a certain thing at the end of the last one.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
I-
yeah, that's right.
I need that little.
that little oomph.
Yeah.
Anyway,
S-
I'm gonna
so,
wrap this up about right now.
Wait, aren't you going to ask how I feel about this?
Yeah.
No, Vicky,
How does our
you're
GM
not
feel?
a person. You're just a
But-
really, really fucking sexy voice.
But
And you're a worthless princess, your point?
Oh shit. Well, I guess you're right. Vicky, your turn.
I am a merciful god.
Get out.
Well, to be fair, he kind of is. He's one of the more merciful GMs I've had.
This is how I feel. That is all.
You
God
know,
damn it. Actually, give you 2 cents. I want to hear it now.
Just the
Fine.
background.
Look, the group dynamics were already set up before the game even started because Alexis is queen in these parts even before any of this happened. And I was aware of that before I went in, so I nudged her in a specific direction, just as planned, all that. But I am still liking the fact, possibly the best thing I like about this is the amount of shit everyone else is giving her. I think it's building up to a conclusion, and I like that.
Yeah, well said. And
That
will
is-
we see said conclusion soon?
Depends.
not if Toby dies.
Most
Insert laughter in GM.
If I die, Magnus comes out and kills you all.
Yes, I think that's a pretty nice overview.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope that you're really enjoying the Dark Heresy series. It is one of my... It's actually something I look really forward to. Circumstances led to a 2-week gap, and I am sorry about that. But scheduling issues and... yeah. But anyway, I really hope that you're enjoying the series. As always, I'm Alexis the Ego Queen. I love you guys. Bye!